Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 24th, guys. The energies have been quite intense in terms of transformation and motivation and moving in new directions and shifting out of the old kind of paradigms physically and mentally. So I really hope you harness that new moon energy to your benefit. Now, this is for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, so please be sure to check all three as it is a general forecast. And if you're unsure what yours is, there's a free calculator down below. All right, Taurus, let's jump right into this. August 24th. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cards. Take it easy. There we go. And a theme for the week. She's a lot of major, 6 major arcana. There's only 21 in a deck of 78. They're always about you, so it's a pretty profound week. We have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, New Beginnings, the Chariot, 5 of Wands, the Empress, the Fool, 8 of Coins, 7 of Cups. The theme is the Magician. Starting out with the High Priestess, Taurus, it's not just about divine timing in your life. The divine is always aspecting. It's always a part of us. We are divine creatures. But when you have with the Queen of Wands, a lot of your creative inspiration, a lot of your gusto, this confidence, this pull to jump, to create, to invest, to move forward is very divinely guided, is very intuitively inspired, which is wonderful. Inspiration comes from fear and lack and all these other things. But your verve, your energy to act and to go after what you want is really coming from a space of your higher self, a draw per se, in a way it's fulfilling a purpose, a path, in so many ways, which I think is wonderful, Taurus. I'm really happy to see that you're more in a state of flow and creative consciousness versus calculating or logical or overthinking sometimes. But understand that there's timing here with this creative process. You might think, like, why do I feel all of a sudden like doing it now? I tried doing this 3 times last year and nothing happened, but all of a sudden it's coming. It's because of the timing. It's because of the energies. It's because of the alignment. Step forward confidently, Taurus, in whatever you're desiring to go after, create, whether it's a goal or a hobby. The Queen of Wands is she's my favorite, but she's charming and sexy, but don't look at the gender here, passionate, doesn't doubt themselves. They see the goal, come hell or high water, they're going to get it. They know that as they walk in faith, they have all they need is their idea, their dream, their energy and themselves, and they're going to get it. And you will get it. You have the New Beginnings here with the Chariot. Taurus, you guys are always a lot about work, but it's not just that. New beginnings aren't just about work here. You're creating a kind of life that is reflective of the energy you wish to inhabit, especially movement. You guys might be like, I'm tired of being an admin assistant, or I really am a creative. Why am I in accounting? Or I want to live, debt free. So I'm going to just buy a van and tour and work from home or create things. There is an aspect of passion, an aspect of creativity, of spirit, Taurus. And as a result, you're moving forward in more than one direction. You can't change one aspect of life without it rippling into the others energetically. And that's just the way things are, law of cause and effect. But I think the reason you're being inspired in so many ways is because there's things that need to be let go of, things that need to be forgiven and released, old grudges. This can be relationships that recently have fallen. This can be jobs that have fallen through. This can be old dreams being replaced. By stepping onto this new path, there's something that's, you're kind of on the cusp of, it allows for you to drop the baggage, because it's not like, oh, I picked up this bag and this bag will walk in this path. When you walk this new path, it's like, oh, I don't need this anymore. It no longer applies to this direction. So it's going to help you to forgive. It's going to help you to let go. And it's going to fill you with this energy and this fire and this excitement and this passion that you really, really need right now. And it's going to help propel you forward. And in a way, I think when you have so many major arcanas, it's usually for 2 reasons. Number 1, you're praying or crying a lot. Or 2, the universe is giving you signs that either you're not listening or you just can't see it. So this is a huge momentum of push. Now we have the Chariot card here, which of course is about career advancement, movement, promotions, but it's also just about movement in general. The Chariot's like a car. Hi-ya, let's move forward, and you're moving in a direction that is successful. You're moving in a direction that brings you recognition, that values you, that recognizes you, and as a result, not just moves you forward, but moves you up. What it does require is determination on your point. And I think this is why you're having this Queen of Wands and this inspiration. It's like a slingshot right out the gate. And I think having a little self-control in terms of your focus, making sure we're moving in this direction, is what's going to really, really be the key here. Now, we have the Five of Wands with the Empress. I think perhaps in the past what has kind of kept you stuck or in certain places or knocking on a door that wasn't opening is because there was people in your life that didn't agree, that there was arguments and drama or miscommunication. And sometimes that comes from a good place. They just care about you. Sometimes it's because they want you to stay still. They don't want to grow so that you don't want to. They don't want you to grow or move or things like that. I'm not trying to put anything on anybody, but there's things like this that happen. And you have the Empress on top of that. Understand that there's going to be some challenges with certain people around you that just don't agree or misunderstand where this passion is coming from or why you're doing stuff. And of course, have that really important communication. But when you have the Empress and the Fool here on top of it, new beginnings is much like the Fool, because the Fool is a path never taken. It's going on a journey that you know just feels right and it is right, and you have everything that you need. So you're not going to wait around to have everything that you want. It won't happen that way. The Leap of Faith card is when you walk in faith, there's a lot of synchronicities, a lot of unexpected blessings that happen because the universe blesses those who walk in faith in themselves, faith in the universe, faith in something. And this is you. And the Empress is about creating, birthing a whole new life for yourself, really acting on your plans in order to create the sense of luxury. When I say luxury, I'm not just talking finances. I'm talking a way of life. What's cush and happy and fulfilling to one is not to the other, but this is for you. So recognizing that, yeah, you're gonna make these changes and not everyone's gonna agree, so just be okay with that, okay? We have the Eight of Coins and the Seven of Cups. You're learning. The Seven of Cups is when you've taken too long in limbo. You've learned that mulling over it doesn't get you. You've learned that staying in limbo actually makes you more sick and stuck. You're learning that it's time to just decide, what do I want? What do I need? And take action. I would highly suggest a detox of some form, maybe like a little 36-hour water detox, or just cleansing your body out, because when you've been in this limbo to make a decision, making things a little more complicated, it's really, honestly, it's just a form of procrastination is really what it is. You feel yucky. What I feel is lethargic, so get them in a nice flush. Now, the theme of the week is the Magician. I mean, you have created and you are manifesting the light. The Magician, the Empress, the High Priestess, these are highly charged energies. You are working hand in hand in the divine. And while we always are one with the divine, we're not always conscious. I feel like there's more players on the other side joining you than human players in this side helping you out. And they are moving to create all these successful new beginnings. You have what it takes. Move forward with it, Taurus. I'm so happy to see this and know that whatever you need, it's going to appear. There's going to be synchronicity, unexpected, magically appear because you're moving with an energy, a roll of, I want to be almost like thunder when I think of wands, and boom, things move out of its way or come with it. I really hope this serves you, Taurus. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, get some clarity, a healing session, a soul reading, my link is down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.